What's something your parents did that you pretend to forget? Every Friday night at exactly 9 p.m., my dad would knock on my bedroom door with 2 comic books hidden behind his back. He'd say, "Pick a hand, any hand," and no matter what I picked, I always won. Then we'd sit on my bed, reading together for an hour. He did all the voices: Batman, the Joker, Spider-Man, even the weird side characters. It was our thing. Even when I started getting too old for comics, we kept the ritual. Friday nights were sacred. Then came my 14th birthday, and everything shifted. Mom had been acting weird for weeks, taking phone calls in the laundry room, working late, wearing perfume I didn't recognize. That Friday night, Dad didn't knock. No comic books. I went looking for him and found him sitting in the garage, alone in the car with the engine off, just staring into space. I tapped on the window and he jumped, like I startled him out of another universe. "No comics tonight, buddy," he said, not looking at me. Maybe next week, but next week never came. 3 months later, Mom packed up while Dad and I were at one of my basketball games. Just left. No goodbye, no note, just a half-empty closet and a cold dinner plate. After that, Dad started working weekends, then started drinking. The comics gathered dust on the shelf, untouched. I finished high school, went to college, then got a job 2 states away. We still talked, but just on holidays. Conversations about weather, work, scores. Never about Mom. Never about those Friday nights. Then last year, Dad had a stroke. It was bad. Doctor said he might not make it through the week. I dropped everything and flew home. I spent 4 nights in a hospital chair, listening to machines beep and whir while he lay unconscious. On the 3rd night, I brought a comic book, started reading it out loud to him, doing all the voices, just like he used to. The nurse said hearing is the last thing to go. I didn't know if he could hear me, but I kept reading. Somehow, a week later, he woke up. His recovery was slow. Speech therapy, relearning how to walk, basic stuff. 6 months later, I moved him into my spare room. Then one Friday night, I heard this soft knock on my bedroom door. I opened it to find Dad leaning on his walker, eyes glassy, a small smile on his face. "Pick a hand," he said, voice still raspy from the ventilator. He held out one trembling hand. Instead of a comic, it was a folded-up piece of paper. "A letter from your mom," he said, dated the week she left. I unfolded it and started reading. She hadn't left for another man, like I'd believed for years. She'd been diagnosed with terminal cancer. The prognosis was brutal. She didn't want us to watch her wither. Said goodbye in that letter and asked Dad not to tell me. Said she wanted my last memory of her to be of someone alive. I was so angry, Dad said. I couldn't forgive her, so I let you believe she abandoned us. He paused. I couldn't do Friday nights anymore, not without her. I sat there for a long time holding that letter, realizing how much I'd misunderstood. All those years, I thought she left us, but she was trying to protect us. And Dad, he carried that truth alone the whole time. We didn't say much else that night. We just sat and read a comic together. I did the voices. He smiled through half of them.